Hey, everybody! We're trying to figure out how the victim ended up inside the carriage if the victim did not go in through the door. I'm guessing there's another entrance. The witness clearly said she did not hear the door open, so the victim didn't go in through the door. Maybe the victim went in through the sunroof. I don't know. I wondered what weird fantasy you'd come up with in your blind panic. Look! We have the omnibus in question. Let me see. Hidden passageway here, hidden passageway there. No. No hidden passageway anywhere. Those windows don't open. There's no entrance. It could be. There's one possibility you haven't considered. Really? It's gotta be the sunroof. Yeah, I'm really not seeing anything besides the sunroof. The sunroof looks like it's the only thing I can present, so I'm gonna select it.
Take that!
Skylight. Yeah, that's what they're calling it. Not sunroof. Skylight.
Objection!
This is ludicrous. I can't even believe it.
Objection!
And they're just shouting objections back and forth at each other. Does the skylight open? Have we examined it yet? Have we? Let's see. I think we've examined it like a few hours ago. I can't tell if it opens. Yeah, no. We can't tell if it opens. So they each heard a loud thud. The loud thud could have been the victim falling down to the ground when the victim was thrown through the skylight. I guess a man falling to the ground, you know, from a cushioned seat wouldn't be very loud, right? Victim fell into the cabin. Yes, this is a great explanation. Van Zeeks is just shaking his head at me. Yeah. Well, okay, so how do we explain that? Why did the witnesses not see it? Well, it could be that one of the witnesses is actually the true murderer. And obviously they wouldn't testify against themselves, right? Okay, so the two fellas that sat on the roof before didn't see the victim fall through the skylight. Seems to me 'tis not a case of them not saying. But maybe they can't say. I think perhaps the two fellas do be having something of a compelling reason not to mention what happened. That is possible. You know, the one witness was lying because he owes money to Mr. McGilded and he's trying to get his debt eliminated. Let's say the second one is the true murderer. And the person's lying because he's trying to cover up his murder. That would explain everything, right? Oh yeah? Oh yeah, you wanna fight? You wanna fight, buddy? My hat is cooler than your hat, right? Right? very angry hatter. You might even say he's a mad hatter. Okay, so they're all getting really, really mad at Mr. McGilded. And Lestrade's just hanging out there too. Okay, not the time for witnesses to fight. Thank you. Just take your seats to the side. Alright, Vanzeeks, what do you gotta say? Oh, come on. What? No. I'm being a good lawyer. Is there some sort of protocol I don't know about for accusing witnesses, like formally accusing someone? Okay. It's not a baseless accusation, right? I might have evidence. You can't just dismiss it. And I like the idea. Yeah, let's have them testify again. Oh, the jury's on my side. Yes. Testify, testify, testify. Oh wow, the public gallery is going crazy. They want to hear testifying. I think the people watching in the gallery are just hoping they're gonna break into a fist fight. I think that's what they really want. Okay. So we're gonna consider this a formal indictment. I am officially accusing them. One of them. I don't know which one. I don't really have time to think it through. I'll just keep pushing forward, hope for the best. Hope one of them's the killer. The guy on the left is very, very angry. I think he might be the killer. We were the only two people, dead or alive. Might have happened when we were sitting. Wouldn't we have noticed? Any case, neither of us know the first thing about the victim. Oh, come on, we know that. Oh, wait a minute. He's kind of right. How are they related to the victim? How is anyone related to the victim? Okay, poor brickmaker. I mean, he's got a hat. He's got a crazy hat, and this guy's a hatter. Okay, where's your proof he fell? Well, I already explained my proof. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, they both have to be in on it. Yeah. That's exactly what I was just saying. If they were working together to commit murder, that would explain a lot. Okay, the two witnesses have nothing in common with each other. Why do I feel bad? Because the trial is going in my way? Yeah, well... You just have a really, really bad feeling about this. Let's just press all these statements. Okay. I think they're kind of ignoring the driver. I guess the driver was just facing the other direction the whole time. That's what they're trying to say. Oh, and now you're changing your testimony to say you definitely saw him. Previously, like, oh no, I could only see their bodies. I saw one person was short, and that's it. couldn't see them because of those giant hats. Man, I like how McGilded is just kind of turning things around on them by saying it's like, hey, where's your evidence, huh? Huh, buddy? Mr. I Love Evidence has no evidence of his own.
Hold it!
It was kind of dark, yeah. Too dark to see clearly. I mean, there was a lamp inside, but... Okay, they're just kind of ignoring my comment. Okay, they're just getting mad at me, no matter what I say. So, that is a question. Who locked the door? So was it McGilded who locked the door behind him? That is... yeah... It is mysterious. Why would he lock the door behind him? That's very odd. He's not denying it either. Okay, it definitely has turned into a case of they're both accusing each other of being liars, and we can't figure out which one is telling the truth. Alright, let's press statement number 3.
Hold it!
So neither of them knew the victim. The defendant knew the victim, but not these two people. Yeah, what about you, Mr. Furst? Hatters don't deal with brickmakers. Even though the victim had a crazy hat. Whoa, what's this? A weird reaction right here. Weird reaction, let's pursue it.
Excuse me.
So that's two testimonies in a row where McGilded has a weird reaction on statement number 3. Not the remotest connection, I wonder. What are you insinuating now? Ah, it has been too long, it has. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe your deadline for repaying the money is fast approaching. 20 guineas. Oh, come on. You think a banker would know a lot about financial matters. Okay, sir. So McGilded seems to be making an argument here that it's like, okay. It's like, well, you'd be willing to kill the victim just to get out of my, just to be getting out of my, you know, account ledger. Well, if you call that hat the perfect fit. That's silly. Here is a photograph, yes. The victim does have such a silly hat. I can't help thinking his hat looks familiar. Yeah. Oh man, they had like a fatal fight over how terrible that hat was. that a terrible fight over how terrible the hat was. And then the other witness was totally willing to go along with the murder scheme. Not because he knew the victim, but because he was hoping to frame someone. And yeah, Mr. McGilded sure has a gilded tongue, doesn't he? Okay, so we got the Hat Hunter Award. Well, that was interesting, but that hasn't ended the testimony.
Hold it!
Let's keep going. Let's press statement number 4. Now, hold on a second. You could totally open and shut that. Yeah, looking at how large it is, yeah, I mean, if it was open, somebody could have fit inside it. It's definitely big enough. Gross. It's disgusting. Why are we even talking about this? Okay, so he did open up the skylight then. They couldn't make it budge. So you're trying to say that the skylight can't open. Is that your point? That's the point. Just make that point.
That ain't.
Let's not talk about farts. Nobody said anything about kicking. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take another look at this omnibus. Like, could we maybe zoom in on the latch? This latch. Yeah, but yeah, if he fell down, he would definitely land right on that bloody part,
Hold it!
bloody place. That kind of helps my theory. I want to hear proof. As it stands at the moment, there's no evidence that incriminates yourselves. I guess we're all in the same position. Reasons to suspect anyone. Yeah, all three of them have a possible motive, right? I couldn't say. I mean, I don't really know anything about these two weird guys. Although, I still don't know anything about Mr. McGilded. It's really hard to know what's going on. So it's evidence. Evidence. Nobody can argue against the decisive evidence, including the jury. So we need to find some evidence. Very conclusive evidence. I mean, makes sense. Let's see. Any evidence? I mean, I'll just go through every statement, see if I can find something that deals with evidence instead of bouncing around. So the only two people onto the deck, dead or alive. I feel like the knife. There's not like any extra blood on the deck thingy. I don't think anybody's going to be pointing out the fact that the bus driver was there. So, Okay, evidence that somebody would have noticed. Okay, that's not important. Okay, they know the victim. We do have the evidence there. I mean, we had the crime scene photograph. And I don't think the crime scene photograph is gonna work here, though.
Objection!
Yeah, see, when I try the crime scene photograph, it doesn't work. Everybody talked about the crime scene photograph, about the connection with the hats, but that is not an inconsistency piece of evidence. Let's see. You know, this might work, like internal bleeding resulting from the trauma. Maybe? Like, is that any proof? Skylight was shut the entire time. So, oh, wait a minute. Is that a new statement? I don't know. Okay, I'll keep thinking about this in the next video.